Hello everyone, welcome back to Ravenport. I'm Hitman82, I'm joining Fadman. Hello Fadman.
Hello, Hitman.
And he's behind me, isn't he? It's Squirrely the Stalker. Hello Squirrely.
So,
I'll trust him. Look at you never know what's going on behind those sunglasses.
I
Oh
think
my.
in my house it's squirrely that.
Alrighty, so we have plans. We have plans? Everyone have plans?
Yep. Set course 217 Mach 335.
Alright, so I'm gonna go and start liming a field 11, and then Squirrely's gonna come along behind me, and he's gonna seed grass on field 11. We're gonna grass field 11. Why? Somebody asked why? I'm sure somebody asked why. Anyway, it's
grow
because,
it now.
Because you're insane. That's why.
Oh, well, honestly, we can't afford a grass field right now. We need a place for parking equipment and putting buildings, and biggest thing is we're spending most of our time doing contracts, so I think I'm gonna try and put Blue Firm's income towards bigger machines until we get to the point where we get enough machines so that we're not leasing them for contracts, and then we'll start buying some more fields and doing some more of our own farming instead of farming for someone else. So that's the plan. So
Quit farming for the man, dude!
So the grass field, what that gives us is hay for the animals, silage for the animals, and then excess silage to be sold for profit. So that's the thinking behind the reasoning behind it all. So I'll go ahead of you seeding there, Squirrely on the hitting this with the lime if you want. Assuming I get up this hill.
Does that mean it's my turn to explain what I'm doing?
Yes, go for it. Sorry it takes so long.
Hey, no worries. So for those following Purple Farm, and for those that aren't following Purple Farm that are listening to Hitman's side, I'm planning together some fields. I think we discussed this at the end of last episode. I've made the decision off screen that we're gonna put 14 and 15 together as one field, and then 16 and 17 as another. So we'll just have two slightly larger fields. So that is what I'm working on.
There you go. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so we're working on our own fields today. So there's a novel thing.
It's crazy, right?
I know, man. It's been so long. I forgot which field was ours. So Squirrely's going to give me a hand with the seeding. I'm assuming you don't need anything over there if you're doing a little bit of plowing, right?
No, I mean, there's like the remainder of field 15 needs cultivating, and I've got a tractor there to do that. So if anyone arrives or has spare time, otherwise carry on. I'll be fine over here.
Okay. I don't know what the width of this is. Oops. Oh, not quite enough for that. All right, so Squirrely, I'll try and basically, I have to come back and clean up that edge. So just give me a second here. And what I'll do is are you planning to do perimeter with the seed and then start going up and down one end? Is that your plan?
But wherever it's limed, I'll seed.
Okay, so I'll come back, like I said, and get that edge that I missed because I didn't know what the width was. As soon as I get to the end of this strip, and then you'll be good to go up this side, and then I'll basically go around the field once, and then start going up and down one side, probably this side.
Okay. So
it's looking snowy.
Like an owl.
Oh, you should have heard here in real life last night. The owls were going crazy out there, like just everybody's hooting, and it was. I think they were having a rave. They were really
was it hooting the blowfish?
They were hooting at a blowfish. Is that the same thing? I don't know. Who the heck is Hootie? Hootie who?
Right.
Oh boy. The fun we have is probably not even legal. Oh well.
Who cares?
Look at this. Wasting all this lime to get this little edge. I can't help it. I can't help it.
So I think we already did the sides of field 17 to make the maximum out of that. Yes, we did. Excellent. So we can kind of continue that down on here. We've got some, and as you can see, our good buddy Rick has kind of, he's harvested the grass so that we kind of don't miss out on that as a crop. So even though he's not here today to help us out, he's been helping out off screen. He does way more off screen than I do.
He's a busy beaver. He was over here cultivating too. That you can see some of the weeds are gone and the cultivating has been done. He was about a third of the way done this, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna grass the field, and I could just picture it must have been in his head, be like,
Well, you'd still have had to cultivate it.
I don't know. Will that work on the seeded areas or the grass? What am I trying to say?
If you were seeding the grass, I would have thought you'd have to have. Oh, why have I got lag happening?
Must be your end. I'm okay.
Okay.
Is it
Just
still
gonna
lagging?
go careful. Well, I just had a little bit of a lag spike there, and I'm actually on create fields, so I'm kind of, yeah, I don't really want that right now, you know.
Oh my gosh, I missed another little strip here. Can't. Oh, but got it.
Stop stripping then.
But it's good money. And I have a lot of fans. None of them alive or real.
Yeah, I was just going to say it might be good money, but I question that second statement.
They keep paying me to. They say something like "put your clothes bag on," and then they throw money at me. That sounds more realistic, doesn't it?
That's like that scene from Coyote Ugly. It's kind of take some of it off, put some of it back on.
That's just mean, though. Bullies, I tell you.
Almost got it all, but oh well.
Yeah, close enough. Close
Didn't we almost have it all?
The word is mine. So, Squirrely, are you, oh, you're gonna go across the top here as well, are you? So we'll know if that's cedar, if we have to cultivate this first or not. Because that'll be a pain if we do. I mean, we do, but... Yeah. So I don't think we have to fertilize the grass field, do we? Oh my gosh, I'm such a noob at this game still. I'm not even 100 hours on the game yet.
Are you not?
Nope. I'm 96 when I checked yesterday.
I don't actually know how many hours I'm in. Haven't even looked.
It's pretty pathetic. 96 is, considering I'm recording it. But I only play when I'm recording, so yeah.
Yeah, I have been doing some off-screen, not work on this, but work on a single-player farm. So I have got it. Although I've been, I said last week I've downloaded a Feed the Beast mod again, and I kind of been playing some Minecraft again, which is Feed the Beast Sky Odyssey, I think it is, which is nice. It's a sky map, and they've got a new quest mod and stuff, and like a currency for buying stuff. It's quite cool.
Well, Squirrely, you're gonna have to do one more strip over here. I ran out of lime, and it looks like we're gonna have to cultivate anyway. That's a pain. Kind of wishing now maybe we should just plow the whole thing, and then I don't think it'll. Will it ask for us to plow it if it's a You know what? We'll just find it as we go. Or somebody will tell us.
What?
Just trying to figure out if the field is gonna want to be plowed after it's been mowed a couple times or not. I don't know, and I don't know if the lime will actually do anything to the grass field or not. It's saying it wants lime, so.
I don't know that, but I don't think that. I think the trigger for plowing, from what I read from the help file, is that once you've done a crop like corn or something like that, that raises the trigger for plowing.
Oh, okay. I thought it was every harvest of all those crops.
No,
I don't know. I guess we'll see if it comes up.
Not
says
based
it wants
on.
to be plowed. We'll see.
Not based on what I read, but I mean, I could be wrong.
It doesn't make
It
sense.
happens.
Why would you plow grass? Unless I suppose if you're trying to push manure down further, but yeah. I could see fertilizing it. I don't see plowing it. 'Cause then you gotta reseed it. Wow. Okay, so we had lime, I believe. Next trip, I'll go over and get lime from the BGA. I'll attempt. Because that's a pain. I have to drive all the way down here every time I need these bags of lime. If only we had a truck that would hold those pallets. Oh well. How
You're
many?
still going on about that one.
Yeah. Can't remember if this holds 10,000 or not.
See if any of these plants disappear, if they just stay. Oh, no, they go away. Excellent. So, a little bit further than perhaps I need to. And I'm going to grass it over because I want to get rid of some of these plantages.
Holy clicking keyboard, Batman.
Really? You can hear clicking?
Oh man. I'm pretty sure my neighbor can hear it. Oh man, that's clicking. Man, oh man. Oh, I started a new series yesterday. Think about it.
I like that line. I'm not going to expand that any further. So...
88%. Yeah.
Okay, on that side. Oh, we need
Your no-till. We need
We need what?
no-till seeder.
Oh yeah. Well, I suppose I could lease
What?
some. We don't really need it for contracts, so once we're done kind of seeding the grass on this, we don't really need a no-till. And what are you using for a seeder, Fad? Have you got a bigger seeder, or were you using the Lemken that from Blue Farm?
We've still, I've still got the original seeder that we purchased at the moment, but given all the field prep I've got, may not get to seeding today actually, but I don't know.
I doubt that.
It depends if I concentrate. If I concentrate on 14-15, I might get to seeding, but if I don't, then who knows? Because I want to kind of sow a little bit of grass, so it's all good fun.
Okay, I'm gonna swing by the BGA here and see. Is that? Can I get there in this road? I think so. Let's see. I'm gonna swing by the BGA and see if I can top up the from here, because that's a lot easier than going all the way down the hill.
I have to buy it by the bag there. I think you just get it right from the silo.
That's right. Okay, full. Okay, well, boy, this is a lot easier.
Okay.
This field 8.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're not on. No, you're definitely on Blue Farm. Interesting. I think, but possibly because that's our equipment, it's charged Purple Farm.
Oh, I was like, gee, it didn't charge me any money. Really?
It was like $180 or something. So don't worry about it.
We'll try and keep track, and then I'll just transfer you the money when I'm done, because it's just such a pain to drive all the way down there. Wow.
If I'm short of 100, let me just double check, because it'll be in the finances. It's $180, so I wouldn't even worry about it. If I'm short 180, then I'll come find you. Okay.
That was I was at 88% full when I filled, but yeah, it's only going to be a few thousand probably.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
Not for me. It's not costing me anything. Oh well. Oh well. Even the maintenance on the machine you're going to have to pay for, so I'll just give you some money, or I'll fix it or something. I don't know. We're not really fussed, are we?
Really?
Okay, so where did I leave off, Squirrely?
By where the cedar is.
Oh, it's almost to the end of the field, or the end of that strip
Yep.
then. Stay off the zoning. I don't see a cedar, I don't see another tractor.
I just kind of left it there so I knew where I left off.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm working the field, getting the weeds down now with the cultivator.
So now let's just tidy this up.
Cruising around with Turk tires on. Road tires, Turk tires, whatever they are. I always thought they were Turk tires, I don't know why. Because I see them on golf courses, I guess. Yeah, only 3 of us today. Oh, well.
Yeah,
Oh well.
it's unusual, but there we go.
Maybe everybody else grew a life.
No,
I don't-
I haven't. I've heard that those don't grow on trees, so that's not possible.
Yeah, if it's not free, I didn't get one. So I harvested some more bean sprouts today for my salad tonight. And then I
Excellent.
got some homegrown lettuce, grown them under lights through the winter, so I can still eat some fresh greens that way. So I can get some homegrown lettuce and homegrown mung bean sprouts for dinner, so that's good.
How the hell did that do that?
I don't know, you probably broke it.
Jeez.
I know, I was shocked too.
That's
Okay,
annoying.
so we have to cultivate this field then, eh? Maybe that's
Let's
what
leave that there.
maybe that's what Rick meant when he said you're gonna have to cultivate the field anyway. He probably already did say that. I don't recall him saying it, but it would surprise me that he told me and I just didn't listen. I know, it's a shocker.
You don't listen to anyone.
I try. I just
No, you don't.
I'm
If you
blaming
tried,
allergies. I'm
listen.
blaming allergies on that for that one.
If you say so. Right, so let's just tidy up the tidying up. Sounds crazy, I realize, but yep. Let's tidy up the tidying up.
Sounds like a fadism.
Yeah, well, when you kind of plant grass and you hike back up the cedar, but because of the undulations, it then seeds in places that you hadn't anticipated it seeding because of said undulations. It's a little bit annoying.
Oh, I'm not getting very good coverage here. I'm too close. Oh well.
Okay, that'll do.
Donkey.
So now we can concentrate on cultivating, and then we can sow this field, which will now be 14-15.
I want to buy a GPS mod. We'll pay free worker. Anyone want to buy a Squirrely? Squirrely, I'm trading you for GPS. Sorry, but I think it's worth it for me.
Rick, I know you're not here. I wouldn't trade you for anything in the entire world.
I think you already did. You know what? He's probably already got GPS, Squirrely. He's just not sharing it. You traded Rick for it. I see your.
See, they had the follow me mod.
Oh, there we go. Well, it was nice knowing you, Squirrely.
Doesn't work in multiplayer yet.
Well, it probably does if you trade enough Squirrelies. So I'm gonna have to check the map here. I'm not sure exactly where. Yeah, okay. There's a little skinny strip there, of course.
If for any reason you're unsatisfied in your work, Squirrely, there's definitely a job on Purple Farm if you wish to.
Listen to him. He's just trying to steal my workers.
No, I'm just showing compassion for my fellow human beings.
But he's just a hired hand. You don't show compassion for the hired hands. Next thing you know, they want union wages.
Yeah.
Well, so far we're not paying them anything. So what are you thinking? Don't you know how much hired workers cost?
Yeah, that's why I'm not using one, and I'm doing the cultivating myself. Otherwise, I'd have set a hired worker doing it whilst I was fiddling around with the ploughing.
Well, there's only 3 of us. You could set hired worker or 2, I think. I
Yeah,
don't think
but
that would
again,
lag us.
it's the cost. Why would I spend maybe $1,000, I guess, on cultivating these fields when I can do it myself?
Is that a rhetorical question? Okay, so I'm filling, by the way, so keep an eye out for the bill is about to come due.
Okay.
And boom.
1620.
Okay, so 1620. So it's about 2,000 so far then, probably.
About 1750.
Yeah, okay. Right. As long as you're keeping track.
Not really. Not really. I'm not that interested, but well, when it starts to get into thousands, maybe.
Yeah,
But
you were worried about $1,000, and you're saying it's already 1,750.
yeah,
For that price, you could have hired a worker.
yeah, I can't because you're spending all my money on lime.
This is working out great. You got any more? Have you got a cedar over there we can borrow?
Yeah,
So
but you
that's
have
one,
you'd have to go and buy the seed from the shop. There isn't a seed filler place, is there? Or is there?
We can purchase one. I added it as a mod. This.
Yeah, but again, I assume if you purchase one, then it would charge you, or would it charge the owner of the equipment? I wonder.
Owner of the
That sounds like something
equipment,
to test out. Well, sounds like something to test out when we get the opportunity.
We can do it right now. It's just a little more.
What? You're gonna come and steal my cedar?
Oh my gosh!
See if you can charge.
I can't tell where I've lime because Squirrely keeps going through with the cultivator. And I'm not that smart. I can't figure it out. Don't tell me when. Yeah, so speaking of not that smart. Yeah, I've been playing a game called Satisfactory. Just started a series on it. Pretty fun. It's like Factorio except 3D. So check that out if you haven't yet. If you're into that kind of a game. It's easy to lose hours and hours on those kinds of games.
It's easy to lose hours on any kind of game.
Yeah, I don't know. Farmville I didn't spend a lot of time on. I imagine lots of people do though, so that's not a very good example. Yeah, because that one's more of a social game, which means then you got to talk to people, and that eats up a lot of time.
People suck.
Darn social games. Darn my steering. Darn it all to farm. Squirrely, why don't you just go along and seed here where I've already limed, and then I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just it's kind of hard to line up when I run out of line when I reach where you've cultivated. I suppose I could just start spraying lime where you're cultivating. Yeah, I'll just do that instead then.
Did you say you've got a larger cultivator? You're using it, right?
Yes,
yeah,
he's using it now, but it's not that large. I think it's only a 6 meter. Looks like.
I think I'm dealing with like a 4 meter kind of subsoiler, but that's fine. It's all goody gumdrops. Actually, how much would a larger one cost us?
Cultivators aren't too bad.
Cultivators.
There's another category, but I think maybe they were harrows, so they're powered or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so we've got the 4. Oh no, we've got the 3 meter. Why have I got the 3 meter? I thought we had a 4 meter.
Because you said you were going to keep it because you didn't want to. You'd already paid for it, and you didn't want to.
Yeah, but I thought I'd picked up I thought I'd picked up the larger of the two, but apparently not. So that's just So we have got 3 meter and the 4 meter. So obviously the 3 meter is the one I've got on the back of the thing, which is why it's taking me like 300 million years to do what I want to do.
I might have one that's larger than the 4-meter here that you could use. Not sure. Just give me a
So I'm
second here when I finish the end of this strip.
tank.
Nope.
So that's 3.
Check my garage. Don't buy it yet, and I'll check my garage. I might have something here for you if you're looking for a plow.
Yeah, I'm looking at 40,000 plus. I'm probably not going to do it because that's half my money at the moment.
Okay, so
And then that's only 6 meter.
The Catros is 6 meters. That's what he's using right now, though, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go and swap over to the 4 meter because
Okay, so
clearly...
I've got a couple 4-meter plows, but yeah, I don't have anything bigger, I don't think.
Although I suppose I could. Yeah, I don't know. In fact, why am I doing it on this one at all?
There.
Let's go and... Let's go and get the larger one. Do 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 do.
Allergy
Oh, that's...
season. Oh, my sinuses are all swollen up, so I can actually hear my pulse in my ear. It's really, yeah.
What the heck? Was that there before?
I don't know. What is it you're asking about? I didn't do
John did. What is it that? That's the plow, isn't it? Yeah, that's the... What's the width? I wonder what the width of the plow is, because if I do that, then I... What's the width of the plow?
Which plow?
My plow.
I thought you said 3 meters.
No, that's the... Plow's 4 meters, the 4 meter subsoil is 4 meters. Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
I don't know why I ran over it, but...
buying more lime.
Okay, Merry Christmas.
Well, okay, and it was what, 1600? Okay.
I want the other tractor down here, don't I? So this is what happens when Rick's not here. I end up doing these things, and I just end up in a complete mess.
Yep, good farm manager. We'd give him his own farm, but then he'd be doing his own stuff, and then he'd make us all look bad, so we gotta make him be on our farms. Make us look better. Cutting across somebody else's field. There was a contract for $10,000 to seed this field 8, but got field 11 to work on first, right, Squirrely?
See that much just for the seed?
Big about a field. Definitely want to get the placeables though for the like there's the lime one is handy and we don't do it very much, but definitely want to get the fertilizer and seed ones.
So I've just realized that I didn't actually do anything down here in terms of expanding the field. And as you can see, all of those pallets and stuff have been moved to allow me to do that, so
Squirrely, you're killing me here. I can't get all the stuff done because I can't see where I've sprayed. Well, I mean, I can see it if I keep opening the map. So I guess I haven't done down this strip here. Actually, wasn't done. So can I get it? I think. Okay, there's a little bit missed there. Just not gonna fuss with it though. Beepity beep beep, beepity beep. Alright, so this starts way back here. Oh my god, he's trying to make me crazier. It's working. working. Whoops. I jumped
How
into
does
my
one
tractor.
make you crazier?
I don't know. Trolls managed.
What, you didn't like the film?
What film? There's a Trolls movie?
Yeah.
Is there? Oh, neat. I'll have to tell my mom. She used to collect trolls. Those little fuzzy-headed troll doll things. And they were all the rage. I don't know. I don't see a big deal about it, but how's that any different than Cabbage Patch Kids? Remember those? Anyone?
Yep.
Yeah.
You were alive for them? Gosh, people just would stand in line for hours to get those. That was one of the early fads, I guess. That and I don't know if Barbie was that way or not, if people had to actually stand in line to get them. Probably did. Alright, so
People tend to stand in line for a lot of different things, don't they? But hey, if you're passionate about something.
why not? Okay, well, we are nearing the end of our time for today. Just zooms right on by, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
Okay, you're going to be going across the bottom there. I'm going to have to go and spray across the bottom in front of you then.
I mean, we're just cutting across where your path is, so if that throws you off, then
I'm just not that with it, so it's just one more thing to make it more difficult.
want to switch jobs.
That's alright. Oh yeah, and I could just do zigzags all over the place. You know what? That sounds like a pretty good idea. I'm gonna spray your cab full of lime. See how you like that? Oh.
It's a spot.
No, I
We're
didn't.
near at the end of time, so there's just enough time for Hitman to be just a little bit more of a jerk.
That's right. Gotta meet a quota.
Yeah, and of course, with not so many people here today, poor Squirrely's had to take a lot more than usual.
Oh, Squirrely, you'll be okay though, won't you?
Wrong way.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to fix these spots I missed over here.
Wait, you made a mistake, Hitman?
No, I can't tell where I've sprayed or not because it get cultivated. So I have to keep opening the
Pick
map.
up the pace.
I
Right
will
here.
Flip the tractor over. How about that?
I'll tell you what you could do with GPS mod.
Oh man, I gotta turn around because somewhere down here is where I have to start the line. I don't really know exactly where though.
At the edge of the field there.
The edge of the field is already sprayed.
Yeah, but right past there. You can't see it?
All right, so you didn't go along that edge. All right.
Oh.
Well,
I'm working.
How am I supposed to know? You're working across. I gotcha. There's actually the whole left side is now sprayed, so you could go up and down the left side. Oh my gosh, we were supposed to be doing the outro. Bunch of ruiners of outros. So
Yeah,
Squirrely,
it's our fault for sure.
well, we're gonna throw Squirrely under the bus first, though. Squirrely, you can start us off.
Good one.
Bad. That's your cue. You go next.
Oh, what, me? Oh, me next. Okay, so take care, folks.
We'll see you next time. Make sure you hit like if you enjoy what you saw today, and share the video too. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now. Bye.